I come from a woman who walked beneath a sky that spat bullets like cursed rain, and faced the stubborn as a tender as a lamb and afraid of the slaughter, barefoot on ground that burned like volcano, alone on streets that whispered the names of angels. Innocent as a dove, courageous as a lioness, she refused to let hunger finish what war couldn't claim. Though the heavens cracked with echoes of rifles, she balanced her fruit bowl like a crown on her head and stared death in the eye with nothing but a ripped dress and aching feet draped in dust, cloth in stubbornness, each step a rebellion, each breath a reminder that she was on a mission to preserve her lineage. I come from a woman who came from a woman, a pillar that refused to bend, a voice that would not be silenced. She stared poverty in the eyes and dared her to catch her with nothing but the power of her hands. She stitched survival into cloth, sewed dresses that fed all her children. She challenged death while others in line surrendered. She whispered, "It's not my time." The sword that beheaded others could not find her neck. Her mouth became one with the earth. She spoke a tongue unknown. I come from a woman who came from a woman who gave up the throne for freedom. Stripped of royal status, she left her father's kingdom to carve a legacy of her own. Skin golden as the earth, hair wavy as the waves, she breathed power into my being with a spirit so courageous. I guess she got it from her mother, a woman who refused to stand on the sidelines while her people lost their hands for not meeting quotas, a woman who nourished grieving mothers, bandaged their wounds, lifted the spirits, preserving the legacies. I come from a line of women who refused to play it safe or fall in line, women who challenged norms, grew food from the earth, who dared to survive when survival was outlawed, who carved the futures from grit and guts, who wore pain like perfume. So no, I will not be silent. I will not be silenced. I will not let fear braid itself into my DNA. My courage isn't random. It's inherited. It's earned. I will not stand by and watch the legacy these women bled for go to waste. What would I tell my mother in the land of the ancestors? That she, as a lioness, birthed a goat? No! My mother, Kabwe Mujinga, came from a woman who treated sickness with nothing but her heart, a matriarch who owned no clothes but a towel around her waist, who fought wars on the system to preserve the legacy for her grandchildren, a woman so stubborn, whatever she says is what we follow, a leader in her own hive, a backbone that my courage stands on. I come from Kabwe Mujinga, who came from Madilu Ntumba Rosalie Tshilala, who came from Tuseku Kalela, who came from Madilu Ntumba Tshilala, who came from Tumba Tshilala. So I, Tumba, Melody Yvette, I will birth women with lineage so rich they'll walk the earth unshaken because I carry the blood in my body.